First down now, ball at the 33. Starting the half with Robinson. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Derek Harmon, the former Oregon Duck, making that stop.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Go 80.
Here's a design run. We'll cobble together a yard there. That stop made by T.J. Watt.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Option
give here. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this was pylon hunting for a moment, but it's over the goal line and out the side of the end zone for a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Falcons going nickel, 3rd down.
Here we go, shot.
Setting up to throw. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Rolling from the gun here. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Alert! Alert!
Johnson up the middle. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
2nd and 10, here's the pass.
The second down pass. He was brought down by James Pierce. Taken down back at the 50-yard line.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down.
Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
On now comes their punter. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line. Now here come the Falcons on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. So they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
Ready, ready.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. Looking right, and he finds him. There's a little bit up to the 21. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Ready, ready. 60 Eagles, 77 Wolves. Ready.
From the gun, they go with Algier. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Try and run here with Robinson. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause.
Bronco switch.
All right,
Bronco
Steelers
switch.
to the line now. 1st and 10.
Down.
They're going play action. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Throw right side finds Pittman. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Dropping back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the draw, this is Johnson. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Behind Diablo there on the tackle.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
60 Eagles. Ready.
It's Johnson on second down. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
10 at the 31-yard line.
Going now on first down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Ready!
Back now, pressure coming. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Come on, come on. 77.
Working now from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll air it out on third. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Avoids some trouble there. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down here. Covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They'll go play action. That one's complete, right side. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Johnson gets it on first and 10. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Hey, hey. Check, Panther.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. Back to throw. This finds Austin complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now.
At the 38-yard line.
65.
Back to pass on first and 10. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Give him 13 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
6-yard line.
Back.
He's dropping back to throw. It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
run. Inside give to Johnson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Dropping this underneath. Johnson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Pass play coming here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here.
Let's go now. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Go.
Working on 1st down. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Hawk 70. Ready.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Punt team on the field. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he has this to the opposing 35.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Going with the screen to Johnson. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
They'll run this with Johnson. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late.
Here we go. Set.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Robinson on the inside give. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result at 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking to his fullback now. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Come on, come on. Hey. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready,
He gets this out quickly to London. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
That's another Falcons first down. A gain of 7.
Here's a throw. Another one here to London. And he's tackled for a short gain.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
go. Liking it.
He takes off with it. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. Aubrey puts it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Steelers offense headed out. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
Hey, hey.
1st down, play action. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 6.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
And 4.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll look to throw. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Let's go now.
Desperation time here. That'll be the first and more. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Dump off caught by his back. And he's tackled for no gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Second and 10 at the 47.
They are throwing it again. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
On the go.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Third down and 10.
Let's go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds the in route complete. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
Fourth down.
They'll throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down. The Steelers calling their first time out. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Come on.
He'll call his own number. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. So first down from the 41.
16 yards. First down, Atlanta.
They give to Algier from the gun. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap. They give to Robinson. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they're headed out to check on an injured Steeler. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Staying with Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
16-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Falcons on their way to their 3rd win of the year. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Deputy. Cougar 19. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Baxter. 19 tight. 19
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
First and goal at the 40.
Second quarterback run here. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. Yeah. Took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning. This offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from Pittsburgh.